My name is Leslie Ann Hendra, just Leslie for short, and I was trained as a classicist, like Latin and Greek, when I was in university. But I moved to Japan, and in Japan I couldn't continue teaching Latin and Greek, so I became an English language teacher. And it was very interesting because I love languages and I love teaching. The students were beautiful, really lovely people. And for many years I taught English there, but when I moved to England eventually, I thought, well, I have to turn this into a proper career. So I got a Delta, and I also learned to be a CELTA trainer and worked at International House London for about 4 years. And then Cambridge came looking for writers, so that's how I got into writing. I passed all their tests and was accepted to write a course book. In 10 years, I see grammar being taught in a more realistic way. I really hope so. For example, for the present continuous, if you taught it as part of telephone language, sorry, I can't talk to you now, I'm busy, I'm just making dinner, or I'm just going out, it gives them a real life context in which to use this grammar. So I'm hoping that gradually we change to things like this. Another example is present perfect continuous, which is such a weird and exotic structure. But if we teach it for complaining, for example, like I've been waiting for you for ages, where were you? Or I've been phoning and phoning all day, I was really worried. Or we've been doing business for 20 years and this is the first time this has ever happened, I'm so disappointed. I think that learners at any level could see, oh, this is really useful, I can use it. The lexical approach is probably my favorite approach to teaching. So, for example, if you teach them, do you mind if, as a semi-fixed expression, you don't have to address the grammar of that. You're just looking at what does this mean and what endings can follow it. And you don't sit and analyze it because that would be a sad mistake, but just show them what this means. You know, do you mind if, for example, we go shopping, or do you mind if we're a little later, we meet a little later or something? And that way they become fluent and they sound very competent. Writing a course book is very, very exciting. At first I was a little bit scared in a sense because it's a massive responsibility that you have to create something that teachers all around the world will be using, and it's terribly important. But it's also extremely exciting. So in a sense, when I looked at the whole project all at once, I thought, can I do this? But in the end, after the initial planning stage, you basically work little by little by little. And in that sense, it's very manageable. But it was fun and the most exciting thing I've ever done in my life. My secret teaching tip is to enjoy hugely what you do and allow your students to enjoy it too. Always watch your students to make sure, are they engaged, are they happy? Bring in exciting topics for them to discuss, maybe allow them to bring in topics that they like, and engage with your students and show them that each one of them really, really matters and that you care deeply about them. And I think that you'll be a successful teacher.